Well, it's been a little while. Quite a long while, actually. Um, we're pushing forward on the Mentee today. I got a little bogged down with stuff outside of video, but I'm gonna finish this mini series because I started it, and I'm gonna finish it. I did a lot of stuff while I was away, namely setting up for this video. So I'm gonna have to cut here and there because I got some other stuff I gotta prep. But to go over things that I've done, I have a list right up above you all sitting over there, so I keep looking up. Uh, I did the bad thing. Um, I did the Magnus. I did the Magnus, so we can collect this stuff, right? I can get that later if I need it, but we need the sport funds. That's a couple bill there. I've been letting the old dreamy crystal of balance stack up because we need it for this belt that we're gonna collect. We're gonna take 7 of those because we can get it up to Tet. I still have these in my back pocket. I did do the Bartali adventure log up until here, in volume 7, so that I could get all of the AP and DP things. After that, it's just like HP and stuff, even with the rework. But if I need more silver, I can do that. I just do the rest of the Bartali, and then we can get 2 more billion if we need it. I claimed all the junk out of this progression pass all the way up to here. Basically, I went and looked at all the game tip things, and then just from doing other things around in the game. And then lastly, if I need more silver, so I got 4 bill in the back pocket that I can go and get if I need it. We can just do the Medea quest line. So that's an easy 4 bill. Next week, I need 6 more days of these to Dreaming Crystal bounce to stack up so that we can hit the pen belt. But it's gonna be see, it's gonna be a bit of an upgrade because right now it's gonna be like 1 or 2 AP over what we got. Yeah, it's 2. And then whenever it hits pen, it'll be 2 more, I think. I can tell you without having too much trouble. We'll just put it in there. No, it's 1 more AP. So it'll be 1 more. I can remember if it was 17 or 18. So we don't really need this guy anymore. Need to hit that for the new skill. What is this? Can probably sell that for a little bit of monies. Okay, let's put this on. Cool. We got a little bit of arranging to do. We need to get that crap out of the inventory. And then currency exchange that out. So, that is what I've done. I did the Igor for the stats. I did the Magnus for the silver. And the reason I say for the silver is because I sold the inverted Garmoth heart. And I did buy a Flame of Despair with the leftover silver from last time. I know, I sold the Garmoth heart, but this account is not a main account, and I don't plan on pushing it past 650. Ever. Once it hits 650, we collect the rewards, I'm done. So, we collect. What do we got? 668. Let's see how much we can get out of this. 14. So we're at 15 bill, basically. Turn in the other 2, and we'll be at 7 bill. And we get the fishy rewards. So we've got like several billion here. Why this matters and why I'm collecting all this stuff at once now. So there's 3.5 bill. Here's another billion or so, and then here's another little bit. So we got 6.6, and then we got 15 over there. Cool. Let me arrange my inventory here real quick. We got 2 billion here that we can collect. Let's do a couple of things. You can go in storage because I don't need you. You can go in there because I don't need you. My storage is a mess, but there's nothing really in here that I need. All this is like boss gear and crap that I don't really have a use for. Everything that I can sell is going to be sold. So we're going to do 8, 550, 23 bill. That's good news. Let's get you out. The Kafirs can stay in there for now. That can probably stay this. I don't know. We're going to need a lot of Kafirs. So the plan, we have to hit 3... well, we're going to try and do it through DP. So we need to hit 650 gear score, right? So currently we're at like 619 or something. There's no boost. So whatever 342 plus 279 is, we're actually at 621. Cool. 621 because we did this 2 right here. That means we need 29 gear score. If I make this into a fallen gun armor and enhance it to duo, that's 16 gear score. Right? 16. Distorted? No. Yes. 16. So that would leave me with needing 13. And I believe that I can get 13 if we pump this up to the 17. That means I will need 12. And that's guaranteed next week as we collect the thingies. But I can also pump these 3 boss pieces up to Kafirs level 4, and I think that will get me what I need. If I do Kafirs calculator and just select a piece of boss armor, I don't know, 10 boss armor, level 4 gives you DP gain of 4. 4 times 3 is 12. So that's 12 plus 1 is 13 plus 16 is 29. That should put us right at the 650 mark, I believe. That being said, we're going to need Massive Pure Magics to enhance. We've got a couple of hammers here floating around. We got those, and then I've got some other just random crap floating around. Still got almost 11,000 crons. Shouldn't be any problem because the only thing that I have to enhance is the Fallen God, right? So I'm going to need a ton of Massive Pure Magics, and I'm going to need a ton of Kafirs. What is it now? 7,224 for the armor to hit 10 so that we can make it into the Fallen God. Okay. And then we're going to need, to get to 4, we're going to need 997. So that's what? 9 shy. So it's 2,991 plus 7,224. 7,224 plus 2,991. So I'm going to need 10,215 Kafirs. Plus I'm going to need 10 per upgrade stone. So what? We're probably going to need like 10,500, 11,000, somewhere around there. So the idea is I still have the Fugar quest. If I kill these 17,000 monsters, that's going to put me at 3,000 Kafirs. So I really only have to buy about 8,000 in between there, right? But I also already have 800 and something. So I really only need to buy about 7,000 Kafirs. And I have 23.4 billion. So the first thing I'm going to do is buy 7,000 Kafirs. Easy peasy. 14 billion. Man, that's painful. And then I'm gonna need 2,000 more. Okay, so that gives me 7,800, and that will put me at 10,800 by the time I do the quest, right? So the first thing we do is pump this guy up. And then I've got some other things that I need to collect, but I'm trying to do this. Level 1. Level 2. Level 3. Level 4. 5. 7. 8. 9. And the big one, 10. Kefir's level 10. Now, I need the flame. I don't know if I have to do a quest to do this flame or not, so we're going to find that out in a minute. And I have, oops, I accidentally hit that stone. I have 500 something left. I should, keyword, should have enough to upgrade this to duo. Which is the idea of doing that before I do any grinding, because it's just going to make it easier on my part. All these places I have to grind are low. I think the worst one, or the highest one, what is it? That one's Kagtum, Sherkan Day, Monsham, Shiruns, and Fort. Probably the worst one is going to be Monshams or Ronros in terms of, like, taking damage. So I don't think that, we're gonna have an issue there. Now, where am I gonna get massive pure magics at? Well, that's the thing. We're out of free crap through the mail. J Special Scroll will help me when I'm grinding the stones out, so that'll be good. We're doing the Pen Kaboshin accessory that was on my list. We already made it Tet, so that'll, hopefully next episode, I'll space this out to where I can hit the pen, and that'll finalize us on AP. We'll be sitting at 280. The next thing, ferry. We gotta go to the ferry spot, so I'm gonna run there, and I probably... How far is it? It's a little ways. I have to buy enough stuff to level it to 10. We'll do that in a second. But here is what I was looking at. I've got 170 of these seals, so I need to figure out what I need to do. I don't need any of this stuff. What's in here? Scorched Fragment, Black Gem, I don't need any of that. I don't need Royal Ferns. I don't need this aquarium. I don't need the Courser training stuff. I don't need the mount things. Or any of this stuff, really. So all I'm going to need are the Massive Pure Magics. Cool. That gives me 25 of those. That leaves me 160. I'm going to need these. I'm going to maybe need the Memory Fragments. Definitely want this, because I can turn that into crons. I got nothing left to get here yet. We'll get the Volkscry. And that leaves me 86. None of this stuff is useful. So we get the lunchbox, and we get this stuff so I can have some more things to sell in case I need it. And it leaves me 30, and I don't really need any of that crap. Cool. Let's, Seal of Journey. What can I get out of this? Nothing useful here. Really. At the top. Those are useless, useless, useless. I have 120. Useless. Useless. Made for hire, and 15-day box, and... I really don't have anything here that I need. The pen accessory might be useful. I don't know. Memory fragment bundle may be useful. We're gonna sit on these Seal of Journeys for a moment. The Coelacanths. This is where I'm going to get 5 more Massive Pure Magic. And... maybe we can make this pin without having to wait for the logins. I will see whenever we get where we're going. Enhancement Help Kit. Doesn't have Massive Pure Magic in it. So we're going to save the rest of these in case I need some of this stuff. I'm trying not to spend them if I don't need to. That pretty much sets me in on all of the turn-in stuff. But there is another thing that I can do, which is the Dark Rift. I can trade 1 Dark Spirit Greed. Don't these Dark Rifts come from Dark Rift bosses? I have 6 of those. We'll go kill one and see if I get... does it even say that it drops them anymore? It do. At least they didn't take that from us. So, we're going to kill the Rift bosses and get loads of Massive Pure Magic. Yeah, I don't care about the one or the other. We're going to turn that into Cron Stones. We're going to pin this because we got 7 now. We need to do 1 more. There. Now we got 14. We'll make that pin. We don't have to wait. Open this up. We need to dump that crap to the marketplace. I don't need any of the life skill stuff. This is our active working thing. I don't think I need the Scorch Fragments either. Here's what our inventories look. I got 31 Massive Pure Magic. That's 31 stones. I should be able to get duo out of that, but we'll go and do the dark bosses here in a minute. Now, question. Can I activate a fairy without doing anything? A fairy has appeared. I have all the quests turned on. Oh, there it goes. It popped up now. Good. What is this? What should we name this little thing? Mosquito. You are a mosquito. You are the mosquito. Okay, so we don't have anything to grow it with. Summon. We got no sweet honey wine, so we're gonna have to buy some blue gear. I just wanted to come over here and do what I needed to do. I don't think there's anything. I don't have any. I think I have any petals. I do. I do have petals. What does the fairy powder do? Doesn't matter. It's a radiant. I don't need it. We're gonna open all of these. You know, all 4 of them. And trade them for wine. I don't think I got anything good, but it doesn't matter. Because all I need is enough to grow this fairy up. Growth. Level 6. We just got to get her to 10. Okay, we'll need some blue gear, so we'll go do that. Where is the closest dark rift? What is this? Says dim tree. Beg, red nose. Dude, they really like... Let's go get Farid. He's pretty easy to take down. Even if I don't know how to play this class very well. Okay. Now. Dark Rift. We've turned everything in that we can for the fairy. We turned everything in we can for Massive Pure Magics. We'll do the pen combustion when we get back. We have no mail items. And I need a freaking riding crop, dude. Whenever I graduated season, it took it away. right now, these are our kind of our enhancement saving grace things. We don't have. It's all we got. What can I trade those for? Breezy Conch seaweeds I might be able to sell. The primordial hammer doesn't really do much for me. I've just been kind of carrying it around. The old moon scroll is good for whenever I go grinding, but this other stuff is pretty well is what it is. So let's pull that out and those out, and I don't need the boss armor. I don't really, well, there's Caphras in that box, so I guess we'll do that. I don't need the cup crafting thing either. 10 stack might be helpful. Grindstones will be helpful. Combat life box, pretty useless until I go grind. There's another pet that I can put on. Collect a little bit of silver. They're really, we're running out of, we're just basically running out of steam here. I'm doing my best to hit the hole. There's some more, enhancement things there. I'm gonna have to get down here and put my armor on so I don't get myself swatted like a little bug. Put the armor on. Alright. Let me... Yeah, I'm sure my mount is being damaged. Just leave my mount alone. Spin to win. We'll get this guy down real quick, and then I will. Cool. I forgot I don't have my pets out. My one pet. How many dark greeds did we get? 5. Alright, so that's gonna be 50. That should be more than enough. I will do one more boss, and then I will go head back to Velia. I don't think you guys really want to watch that, do you? Let me run up here so that I can select the closest one, and I'll go do it, and then whenever I am on the other side of that, I'll pick it back up so that we cut out the... and we're not doing Griffin. What is closer? 23, 40, 30, 34. That one's way off. Okay, so it's gonna be... yeah, it's gonna be Red Nose. So I'll go do Red Nose real fast, and then pick it back up when I get done with that, and I'm back at Velia. Man, that took longer than you believe. Not having a riding crop. I got spoiled being on the wizard. If you're new, if you're a completely new player following along with this to see how to get to 650, I would recommend spending the silver on a freaking riding crop. Go get the Manos riding crop. It doesn't matter if it's +0 or a pry or pen or whatever enhancement level it is. Just go get one. You don't have to enhance it. You get the effects. It makes your horse run 50% faster. Trust me, it's worth it.
Wherever you go.
Cool, we got another 5. That should be plenty massive pure magic. So we're gonna run over here. I bought some Lemuria armor off the market while I was riding over here, so we just gotta go pick it up and level up the ferry. We'll exchange the Dark Spirit stuff for the things that we need. Should be it, right? Yeah. Got a couple of boxes we can open while we're flying along here. Crown stones, what do you know? And a useless belt. And what's this going to give us? Another useless belt. 20 mil. Yeah, about 20, 15, 16 mil together. These other two boxes. Centaur belt and more crons. Yeah, we got about 20 mil out of that whole thing by the time you paid the taxes on it. I will dump the rest of this crap out of my inventory so you all don't have to look at it. It does bother me too. And then we'll get to doing some actual upgrades. Let's do it this way. Let's dump everything in the warehouse first. We're gonna sell all of that. We don't need these stones, I don't think. Right? If I can remember how to make the other ones, we need massive pure magic. Can we heat these up and get, I don't know. Let's see. Cool. Here, let's pull everything useless. That was the Magnus thing, by the way. This, those, this, and those. Let's dump all of this crap into... No. You come back. We gotta put you into the marketplace because I'm gonna start selling stuff like crazy. It's crazy how much progress you can do when you don't hoard everything. Like my wizard, I just keep it all. It's like, all right, I'll just dump all that in there. Compass don't need. Life skill book don't need. And you're pretty well useless. You're pretty well useless. Well, yeah, useless. Rest of this, I need to turn that into Kaffir stone. That's another 20 Kaffirs that will help me out. Don't need you. You can stay down here. So we need to deal with those. And the rest of this stuff is just that. Cool. Warehouse. Dumpy time. Dump, and dump. And we need to clear that out. Okay. We got another hammer we can put down there. Open that. Now, let's deal with the belt first. Make a little progress. Spread out the progress so it feels better. Pin. Easy pen. Right? That's what they say. So, we're at 352 and 280. Good enough. Right? 280 plus 352. And that puts us at 632 gear score. So we have crossed the threshold. We just need 18 more. Next, we have to do this. So that means that I have to go riding way over here. I should have done it while I was over there. But first, before I do that, I'm going to take out the Lemuria gear and we're going to do the ferry. And level it to 10. We have some growth stones. Level 16 is fine. We're going to level it up because we're eventually going to go to 20 anyway. Feathery Steps 5. Feathery Steps 5. Fairy, why do you do this to me? So I need to look. As much as I hate to say it, we only got 5 rerolls. And I need the potion one, right? I need the potion one. So we are going to re-roll that. And probably hate ourselves. But I don't need this. I don't need that. Change skill. Please give me Miraculous Cheer 5.
Follow you anywhere.
You know what's going to happen. We're going to re-roll this and end up with worse off than we had before. Miraculous Cheer 5. Cool. Okay, now we buy some more Lemuria. And level this guy up to... how many can we buy at a time? 10? We got to get this guy to 20. That will give me... I'll get one re-roll out of that. Because I got one thing left. And hopefully we get Feathery Steps again. I've always had immaculate... fairy luck. On the wizard, I completely free to play made a perfect fairy. Lemuria armor. That video is on the channel too, if you need proof. I got all of the orbs from an event, the ticket event. Alright, let's see. Will this make it go up? Yes, it will. Cross your fingers for Feathery Steps. Inexhaustible well. Well, beggars can't be choosers. Let's try it. Feathery Steps 2. It's better than none. You know, I could, we're not really, that's not that expensive. How about I just do this? How much is the honey wine? 1.5. Is that less? $50. 100. Let's try this. We're gonna level this guy all the way up to as high as it can go, and then maybe we'll just unlock some good skills. Like I said, I would not do this. I would re-roll Feathery Steps 2. I would leave this at level 20 until I hit another 5 skill with orbs. Now, if you're going to pay to win it, you just go buy the orbs. But if you're not, just leave your fairy there. And wait until you get more orbs through playing the game, you know, through events and stuff. They periodically give them away. But the free-to-play version of doing the thing with the fairies, you always re-roll at 1 because it only costs 1 orb, but now that it costs 2, what you do is you just keep making fairies. You just keep making them. So that'll hit 38, and then I'm going to need probably more. Well, let's see what we get when we hit 30. Maybe we'll get another good skill. Fairy's Tier 4. So, Fairy's Tier 4, Miraculous Cheer, those are best in slots. If it was Feathery Steps 5, we would have practically... And we'll do another 50 because this isn't really costing me too much. That got me... I'm not going to buy any more until I see how much that'll cost me. That's crazy that it got that. So this goes up to 50. I will get 2 more skills out of this. What skills would I get? Morning. Oh yeah, continuous care. So the only one that we missed on was Feathery Steps 2, and we hit that first off. So let's see what we get when we hit 40 here. Continuous care 2. For a free-to-play fairy, it's not that bad, really. And then we'll go ahead and level it up 1 more. What do I need out of this? 25? I'm leveling this up for you all just because Why not? We're gonna need like another 10.
Okay, if you say so.
I know it piques the interest to see what it would be if it, you know, this one actually hasn't had. We're gonna need more than that probably. Oh no. There we go. Get off of there. I don't want to use all that. One. Oh, I only need one. Alright, so here we go. Let's see if we get, that's fine. Let's see if we get the light. The light's the other best in slot one, right? Nah, inexhaustible well. Pretty crappy. So inexhaustible well changed out for the fairy light would be nice. And then obviously you want Feather Steps 5 and Continuous Care 5. But we got Miraculous Cheer 5 and Fairies Cheer 4. I'm not going to complain. We're going to dump this back in there. I'm going to list all this crap for sale except for my upgrade stones. All that other stuff's going to go bye-bye. And then while that's happening, I'm going to run to where I need to go to for the flame. Turn that in and I'll be back on when I have that done. So, see ya in a minute. Pretty good fairy though. Pretty good. Okay, I finally made it to the guy. And I gotta take this off and talk to him. Ha ha ha, blah blah blah, fallen god. Red nose armor, boom. Here's the flame. Here's the Kafirs. Let's repair what we're here. Then we gotta go talk to this little thing up here, right? I like to watch this. Bong! And then we talk to this guy. And we get our armor. Cool. Crafted by Mentee. Okay. That puts us right back to the same gear score we were. So how are we going to get from 632 up to 650? Well, pain and suffering, that's how. We got to go enhance this guy. So I got 2 hammers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and craft these. I got 41 sharps and 31 of these. I'm not going to actually spend any. These are the enhancement materials over here. These are the repair things over there. I will meet you back in Velia. I'll get over there. I don't have to do any more running, really. I am going to try and finish out the 650 gear today. We'll see what happens. All that stuff I listed is selling pretty quick. We'll see what happens. I know I'm going to get Duo. I have enough resources that I should be able to hit Duo. I have enough silver laying around. The thing is, if I can hit Try, I shouldn't need to grind out the Kafir's quest from Fugger. It's such a weird name. I shouldn't have to grind that out if I can hit Try. Now, Try is difficult, but it's a new account. Maybe the rates are a little generous because we got pretty good luck. Come on, let me through here. We got pretty good luck on the ferry, so I'm hoping that we get decent luck on Duo and then Try. The idea is to balance how many stones I use and stacks I use versus how many memory fragments I use. We've got quite a few artisans. And as soon as I'm done explaining this, I'll cut back to Velia, but I want to go over this. So I have 426 memory fragments. Every attempt takes away 30 durability. Every fail. I have 75 artisan memory, so it's going to extend it somewhat. I think we have plenty of stacks. I think what I do is I'll do the 180 for try, and then we'll probably do like the 130, 150. Maybe I'll overstack and do 150 for, maybe I'll just do 170 for the duo. And then for pry, we'll just overstack. Just overstack like crazy, because really it's a matter of resources, not a matter of stacks. I don't plan on pushing anything past this, but if it was like an actual account I was playing on, about 80 stacks for pry. For duo would be around 120, and then try would be 180. And then, you know, Tet is on up there in like the 250 plus range or whatever. But since I'm not doing that, I can safely use high stacks for like 100 for pry, and then for duo I can use a high stack, and then for try I'll use the highest one I got. I can also pump that sucker up to 200. I got several of these dims. We might be able to do that. Really what I'm looking at is going as hard as I can for try, because it's an easier route than having to go grind out 17,000 monsters. If I've got the resources to do it, I might as well try. I've got 2 of the hammers that are going to be giving me free attempts, and I've still got 11,000 crons. Plus I've got like 4 outfits here, and I've got more crons coming because I'm already at 630, and another outfit, right? I think. What is it? Reach 630 gear score. No, I got 2,000 more crons and a 200 stack. I've already got the 271. So the last 2 are just it. But if that really, we really should end this today, I think. And now let's collect all the silver that we got. The other thing is, if I can hit try, great. If I can't, then I've got around 4 billion to play with, and I've got I can sell everything else off and get as many Kaffir stones as I can. If I can get up to 1,000 Kaffirs, and I did do some rolling here on the Black Spirited Adventure, so we'll get some more Kaffirs out of that, more sharps, more crons, 20 stack. We'll open that box. We'll open that. That, I do need to make those. That's 20 more Kaffirs. I'm really pulling out all the stops here to try and push this without having to do several hours worth of grinding on a class that I don't normally play. Plus, anybody can go grind. I think it's more authentic and unorthodox to just smack this sucker to try and be done, right? Alright, I'll pick it back up in value. Okay, I'm just making things. I grinded up a couple of blackstones so that I could make more Kaffirs. And then I'm going to make the flawless chaotic stones, or whatever they're called, that I need to do the attempts on the... I don't need these. And I'm not going to need these magical shards either. That's another 400 mil. I know I should keep them if I ever wanted to actually play this account, but I'm kind of speed running this stuff. I already got 10 black stars. And we're probably going to go straight to... I need heating, not simple alchemy. This, and this. I would go straight to Kharazad's anyway, so the only reason I would need the whatever those green things were called. I'm drawing a blank. Magical shards. Man. The only reason I would ever need those would be Jatina for the Essence of Dawn. And right now the Silver is more important to me. Don't need that either. We bought that early on. We're dumping everything that I can dump. Everything that I can dump. Okay, we got 23 stones. We're probably going to have to buy more sharps, and I haven't traded in my... Get the Caffers out of that. Nothing there, nothing there. I haven't traded in my Dark Spirit Greeds yet either, so we're going to need you to enhance, and I get tired of that popping up. I think that's it, though. We don't really need the stacks, I guess. Okay, we don't need that, so... And I may just cron this. Where are we going to go enhance at? Where's our lucky spot on this, this account? I'm going to go sit in the field over here. I know some people go to the... I always have good luck by the river, but this is where we're going to do it at this time. Okay, what do most people use? Yeah, it was like in the 80s, what I thought. Somewhere in the 80s. We are going to... I think we're going to overstack this like a mother. Tri-stack, duo stack. What should we do with the price? Like, I really don't want to use a 150. Let's see what it would give us if we hit 100 on here. 20%. 24%. We're going with the 130. We got the 28%. Yes, I know. It's extremely high. Don't do this at home. We're going to one-tap it anyway. Probably not. You never one-tap. Don't use too many stones, please. We got to get duo. I'm not happy with you. Anything 5 and below, though, is pretty dang good. Alright, there's also something else that I forgot to do, so while I head over here... I don't care. Sure. Get out of here.
May the blessing of nature be with you.
I don't care. We're gonna dump these into crons. Because with how the luck is going so far... Repair, repair, repair.
A blacksmith with patience.
Really? Well, we'll have to repair those at the end. But right now we're going to extract. And we're going to extract an outfit, if I can see. Cronstone, skip animation, select all. Cool, 2,000 more crons. Fantastic. And I like this spot here against this wall. Close to the repair guy. Nope. I just want to close that window. Thank you. Man, overstacking's really not helping much. 137? 36. Attempt number 4. It's a 30% chance. Come on, just click it up. 38? Oh, this is not going to be pretty. We are overstacked like crazy. I hope no new player has to experience this pain and suffering.
From hammering always bring the iron to life.
Wait a minute. There we go. I wanted to use those.
Looks like
I didn't mean to click I didn't mean to uncheck it. Alright, Black Spirit. Enough messing about. We got things to do. We're running out of time. 142. Attempt number 6. 7. Attempt number 7. And hopefully we got enough stones to attempt duo. Cool. We don't want to use hammers. We're going to have to put them away. I'm saving the hammers for try. And yeah, we're going to overstack like crazy. We need to save the hammers for try. Okay. What do people normally use for duo? Yeah, it's like the 120, around 110, 120. Well, I don't listen to that. We're going to use... Okay, comments, have at it. I know, it's an extra high stack, I understand. I don't care, I'm throwing the count away, remember? We're doing this for the mentor rewards, and that is it. And when we're done at 650, we're done. We're going back to the wizard. So, here we go, attempt 1 on duo. 180. Let's hope that it one-taps, please. Never lucky. 181. We're overstacking with crons. We're having bad luck on this enhancing thing. The fairy took all the luck away. Attempt 3. The fairy took the luck away.
the place around here is full of feldspar. Get some
I'm gonna be
useful
buying
stones
memory
out of
fragments here in a
those.
minute.
Goblin's my assistant.
How many stones we got left? 16. We got enough stones to pity, but I don't know if we got enough cron stones. 183. Very soon we're gonna be, yeah, we don't have enough cron stones to pity. We need this to go. 184. Come on. Come on, it's a 19% chance. I don't like that spot. Crowns. We don't have but like a couple of chances left. I was hoping that I would hit this. Starting to look like we're not going to hit this. Maybe, we may be in trouble. 186. Come on. We may be using the hammers to try and hit duo. We have to hit duo for the gear score. I don't have a choice.
I'm trying.
Don't have a choice. Alright, we've got we got just this attempt left. This ain't good. It doesn't feel good. 20% chance failing 7 times in a row. 15,400. We have enough silver to buy crons, and I'm going to, because I want to save the hammers.
You can keep more goods if you get a house in town and use it for storage.
Actually, well, here's what we do. Inventory, take this out. Hammers are here. Probably should have used... Alright, I got this. We got this. Where are you at? I need... this. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need any of that stuff. But what I do need is, where's the Dark Spirit Greed at? Don't need that. Don't need any of that stuff. That 100 stack may help, but not right now. No, we're only gonna do 3 of those, and then we're gonna need, how many sharps are we gonna need? 7. We've got 35, so we're gonna need 70. We're gonna need 63 sharps. Took all the silver out. Bear with me. I'm trying to.
You are safe now.
Ouch.
If you plan on crafting, you should leave your materials in the storage.
Heating. Hopefully we got enough Kafirs. Well, guys, it looks like I'm probably grinding. I'm doing this as a last resort. We're gonna try something. Yeah. We gonna try something. Little something something. We have not had good luck yet. However, we can raw tap, and I've said it before and I'll say it again. Temp 9 raw tapping duo. Cronstones make you fail. And we're down. Alright, that's fine. We got more stacks. We're gonna use some of our 24. Oh, we can do better than that. What do we got? We got the 180, we got the 160. Sure. We'll overstack it like crazy. We'll get back up to pride. And now we'll just go to duo, which is, this is how I should have done it to begin with. No cronstones needed. We're going to build up the fail stacks. See? We got memfrags. We can buy more of those. Worst case scenario here. It looks like I'm probably grinding out the Kafirs to hit the 650. I was hoping that, trying to get a good lighting for that, the background there. Alright, 152. I was hoping that I wouldn't have to, but I have it set up to where as long as we hit duo on this, it don't really matter. Alright, 194 stack. If this fails, we swap to, well, we don't have the option of swapping. It's fine. Alright, what do we use now? 130. And we advice of Volks it. And send it. I know, it's painful to watch. We're burning all the high stacks, but this is the last bit of enhancing that we're going to do on. And one for the skippies. Skips never work for me. I'm not a skipper. Stay on dry land.
Have to forgive me. I can't stop hammering.
Man, I can't believe it failed that many times going from Pride to Duo. People that say Duo is free. I'm looking at you, Blue. Obviously don't have the Pride to Duo luck that I have. I have terrible Pride to Duo luck. Even overstacking it, we should never fail that many times. Heck, even base to pry at this point is being stupid. Okay. I don't understand it, man. We're gonna pity this thing. We are literally going to pity going from Pride to Duo. 200 stack. I really don't want to use that 200 stack. Let's do this. Crap. So my issue is I want that 200 stack for... Nah. 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 Nope. We're gonna send it all the way. We've failed this many times, we can fail some more. Very nice. Alright. We're making this stack so freaking high. We're gonna use all of these and see if we can hit try out of this. We've got hammers. Okay, so if this goes... I can't put it on, I gotta repair it. Give me a second here. I need to know how much,
It's been through an arch, hmm? Oh, not you. Your weapon.
I need to know how much Kaffers it's gonna save me if I hit try here. I'm gonna have to grind out some, but...
Around here is full of feldspar. Get some useful stones with your pickaxe.
Not enough money. Oh, come on. What do you mean, not enough money? I dumped it all back in storage, didn't I?
Storage goods can be transferred to other regions using a periodic transport wagon.
So I was spamming not enough money that whole time. Of course I was. I just wasn't looking at the screen and reading like I'm supposed to be. Okay. Here we go. 280, 358. 280 plus 358. So we're at 638. We need 12. If I hit try here with the hammers,
In progress.
it's going to give me 3 more DP, so I will technically only need 9. So that'll probably save me...
Welcome to Velia.
Well, let's look. Vito Kaffra's calculator. Boss armor. What's it going to give me? So I get 3... It's 690 Kaffras for 3 DP at level 3. So if I hit try here, it'll save me 307 Kaffras times 3. So it'll save me 900 something Kaffras. So I only have to grind out a little over 2,000 instead of the full 3,000. So I only have to do a fraction of those kill quests. The things I do. Alright, we're gonna see if we can hit try. Maybe since we had such bad duo luck, we can, yes. We got 11% chance, maybe we can hit it. Now we got 2 chances, so let's see if we can one-tap this. Here we go. 226 stack. Yes, it's majorly overstacked. You usually want to use around a 180. But we're going to do it anyway because hopefully this is the end. One-tapped it. Cool. Now I wish I had that other stack. 160? Because why not? You know if this goes, something's wrong, right? But we're gonna send it. We're gonna send it on a 170 stack. So let's see if we can hit Tet Fallen God on a 1-tap. And fail. Yeah, fail. Well, it was worth a shot. You never know how it's gonna go till you try. Let's max durability.
Stop hammering.
Let's not max durability repair. How much?
Always bring
How much durability do you have? You got enough. We're not gonna be grinding that much. Okay. We've made way too many of those. We don't need any more enhancement stuff. We're gonna dump everything on the marketplace for crons. Crons is the way. And then I am going to be grinding when I can, off screen. I wish I could use the primordial hammer, but that's only for sovereign stuff. So I don't need any of this stuff at all, quite frankly. Let's see, we're gonna take out like 10. We're gonna sell everything. Dude, there's no memory fragments? I got lucky. Cool. I believe I hit try on that so easily. Alright, gone. Let's look at this. Caphras. Alright. How many can I buy? 1,500. That leaves me 2 mil. How about we do straight 1,500? We'll see how much that gets us.
You can use the storage even at home.
I don't think you realize whenever I say I'm selling everything. We are done with this. What else can I get to dump out of here? Probably something. None of that stuff. Nothing there. What can I get to dump out of you? Nothing. Don't have anything that I can get. Seal of Journey, though.
We the fairies love.
What can I get out of you? More magic shards and blackstones. I could get one of you. I do have a mount that I could dump for a couple 100 million. We're gonna push to see. Memfrag bundle. Don't really need you.
Tell me.
Person worker. What can give me the most silver? That's gonna give me quite a bit. That's pretty useless. Trace of nature. Fruit of nature. Those things have tanked in price. Coelacanths can get me another 100 mil. Not enough for that. I think we should probably pull one of those, and then what do I got left? 50, 40, 50. That's 390 million. 448 million. Sure. And then we got 30 left here, but they're not really worth anything at all. Cool. Let's open this up, dump this stuff on the market. Yes, I'm dragging this out. But right, I need to relist. Alright, that's another billion on there, and then we do this.
Need to use the storage?
Warehouse. We keep like, what, 25 mils, so we can dump another 90. That's good enough for anything that you'll ever need. I don't need that. Don't need that anymore. Don't really need the crons. Don't need that or that. Breezy conch seaweed. We're getting there. I am
The fishes are fresh.
I'm showing all of this stuff, and yes, the video is going over because
Then use it for storage.
it's just my process. So whenever I sell all of this stuff, I probably won't have to grind. Whoops. So we're gonna need Kaffir's in that. So we need to get it to Kaffir's level 3. We'll see if I can. 1, 2, 3. Kaffir's. I don't know if that's actually gonna put me where I need to be at, though. I calculated it at 4 each one, but I don't know if that calculator is right. So I need 230. Okay, let's look and see what we're at, and then I'll cut this off. So 280 plus 368 puts me at 648. So yeah, I need to be at Kaffir's 3. Let's try this. We're gonna buy as many as we can. And then when that stuff sells, I'm not gonna have to grind.
Container from me. You can use the storage even.
I think we're good. Actually. Because I need 307 and I have 74. So I only need 203. Or 233, sorry. 233, and that's only like, what? It's not that much. $2.8, so even that's like 600 mil, give or take. If you figure it at 300, 200 is, so it's like 700 mil. But it's not quite. So it's like 650, somewhere around there. And I have that much stuff for sale in there. It just has to sell. That crystal alone will be the brunt of it. And then I got a bunch of these breezy conch seaweeds and things. So I'm going to let that stuff sell. And then I'll be at 650. So I guess you can consider it done. As soon as it's sold, I will dump the other 300 Kaffirs in there. Until then, I'm just going to set up fishing. And call it a day. And even if it doesn't, that stuff doesn't sell and I don't hit the 300 Kaffirs that I need before that, I will not be grinding. So I'll just sit and let it fish AFK until it makes enough silver for it to feed itself to Kaffirs 3 on the gloves. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'll probably do a short one with me dumping Kaffirs in later, but for now, we're good. We had a good time. We got a good ferry. We did hit try. Fallen God, which is crazy. We got 2 pin Black Stars and a try Fallen God, and then all this other stuff is just barely even touched. I mean, we're still wearing Tavala gear, but we're gonna be at 650 that quick. It's that easy for a new player to hit 650 now. And it's 406 hours, and about 350 of those. 300. Well, there's no way I spent that. Probably about 370 of those are AFK fishing. So, and actually, you know what? You know what? I got this. Bear with me. I know it's an hour and 15, but you're gonna see what I'm gonna do here in a second. You're gonna see what I'm gonna do here in a second. Turn your heads. It's just gonna get ugly. Turn your heads. It got ugly real quick. Yeah, you got me a Kaffir stone. Cool. No orders for that.
I do not understand why you laugh like that.
300. Are there any orders for this? Nope. What about these? If there's orders, I will start dumping them. We're not gonna have another episode. This is the finale. The finale. So I need 233 Kaffirs, right?
You can keep more goods if you get a house in town and use it for storage.
Should have thought about this sooner. Would have been quicker. But I promised y'all that I would finish it out. Oh, I only need 200. Oh yeah, it's because the thing gave me one. It's because the thingy gave me one. 280, 370, 280, 370. That is 650
Fairies like this.
on the dot. And that's without any buff up there. We are exactly 650. And that is the requirements. Mentee reaches 650 gear score. And if it doesn't pop on maintenance, and I get the 3,000 grindstones and the box and the titles and stuff, then I'll just let it fish, and we'll pump one more level of Kaffirs into something. But that's how you get 650 gear score with minimal effort. Of course, the Heidel Ball rewards and all of the new player stuff in the events have played a huge part in it, but not bad at all. I appreciate all of you for watching. I don't know what I'm doing next. I'm still playing on the wizard here and there, but I've got a lot going on. So I will figure some stuff out, and I will see you in the next video, whatever it may be. Probably later in the week or next week. If the Mentee mentor rewards go through, we're probably going to be enhancing. I got like 90 billion silver over there on the wizard, and a ton of Essence of Dawn, like several hundred. And we'll have cron stones, and we got hammers. We got all kinds of stuff on the wizard. I know y'all haven't seen them for a while, but we got a bunch. I've been saving up, and I'm going to dump all my crates, get all my liquid silver, buy as many cron stones as I can, and try and push all my Karazads, Sovereigns to pen, and then see what I got left, if anything. Hopefully I get everything to pen without being completely out of stuff. I may not have enough fail stacks, but I know that video is coming. I'm going to do that, but then after that, I don't have any BDO stuff planned. There's a lot of other things that I want to do. I just haven't gotten around to it. So our lives here on the farm are changing. So we'll see what happens. But I appreciate all of you, and I'm sorry for the super long video, but it's a finale. I wanted to finish it off. So appreciate all of you, and as always, Until next time.